Once upon a time, nestled in a quiet village, lived a hard-working farmer. His day began before the sun, with a long walk to a distant well to fetch drinking water. He carried two large clay pots, one on each end of a wooden stick balanced across his shoulders. Now, one of these pots was perfect in every way. It held every drop of water from the well all the way back to the farmer's house. But the other pot, well, it had a small crack in its side, and because of this crack, by the time the farmer returned home, it was always only half full. The perfect pot, of course, was incredibly proud of its flawless performance, but pride often comes with a shadow. Every day, it would look over at its companion and mock it. One morning, the taunting was especially sharp. "Look at you," it sneered. "You're useless. Half of the water you're supposed to carry is gone before we even get home. What a waste!" The cracked pot said nothing. It just absorbed the insult, its silence a fragile shield against a growing sadness. Day after day, the teasing continued, and the cracked pot's silence deepened. Slowly, a heavy feeling of worthlessness began to settle within it. Then, one day, the little pot couldn't hold back its emotions any longer. As the farmer lifted it onto the stick, a single tear traced a path down its side, right along the crack. It whispered, its voice trembling, "I'm so sorry." The farmer, who had a gentle heart, noticed immediately. "Why are you crying, my friend?" he asked softly, his voice full of concern. The cracked pot's voice was barely audible. "Because I'm broken. I have this hole. Every single day, I lose half the water you work so hard to carry. All your effort, wasted, because of me. And you've never once been angry. I feel so ashamed. Please forgive me." The farmer listened patiently, a kind smile forming on his lips. "Oh, is that what's making you so sad?" he said, his tone reassuring. "Don't you worry about that. Tomorrow, on our walk, I'm going to show you something. And after you see it, I promise, you'll never feel useless again." The next morning, as they set off on their usual journey, the farmer's words echoed with a gentle promise. On the way back from the well, with the pots filled, he said, "All right, my little friend. Today, I want you to look very carefully at your side of the road." The cracked pot did as it was told. It looked down, and what it saw took its breath away. All along its side of the path, a vibrant ribbon of beautiful flowers bloomed in the morning light. There were radiant reds, sunny yellows, and soft pinks, all swaying gently in the breeze. For the first time in a very long time, the cracked pot forgot its sadness. It was completely mesmerized by the stunning display. The sight filled its little clay heart with a flicker of happiness. But as they arrived home, the familiar feeling of failure returned when it saw it was, once again, only half full. "I still failed you," it whispered sadly. "Even after seeing those beautiful flowers, I couldn't bring you a full pot of water." The farmer gently placed both pots on the ground. He looked at the cracked pot with a warm, knowing smile. "No, my friend," he said softly. "You don't understand yet. Did you notice something special about those flowers?" The pot was confused. "They were only on your side of the path. There were none on the perfect pot's side." The cracked pot blinked in surprise. "Why? Why only on my side?" it asked, curiosity replacing its sorrow. The farmer's smile widened. "Because," he explained, "I have always known about your crack. So, months ago, I planted flower seeds all along your side of the path. Every single day as we walk back home, you water them. You've been watering them all this time without even realizing it. And now, because of you, this entire path is filled with beauty." The cracked pot's tears began to fall again, but this time, they weren't tears of sadness. They were tears of pure joy. For the very first time, it didn't feel broken. It felt special. The farmer looked at the pot with immense affection. "You see," he said, "you thought your weakness made you useless, but that very weakness brought so much beauty and happiness into the world. You are not less than anyone. You are perfect, just the way you are. And that story holds a powerful truth for all of us. No one in this world is perfect. We all have our flaws, our own little cracks, but it's how we view them that matters. Sometimes, the things we see as our greatest weaknesses can actually become our greatest strengths. Just like the cracked pot, your unique imperfections might be the very things that allow you to bring something beautiful and special into the world. So embrace your cracks. They might just be where your light shines through. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more stories like this. We'll see you in the next one.